wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ back once again for Kung Fu Night, and I am here for some community. I'm on season 2, episode 14. It is called Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Nice. Okay, so I heard this episode was blocked on a number of platforms. I think Netflix, Hulu blocked it as well. I usually watch this on Netflix myself, but I was able to find it on Amazon Prime. It's still available there for, still may want to watch it, all that. But I'm glad I was able to find it somewhat simply. But I'm pretty excited for this. I played D&D a couple of times myself. Hopefully I get a lot of the references. But yeah, I'm excited for what this show can bring to such a, I don't know, easily malleable concept that you can get really creative with, like Dungeons and Dragons. I'm very excited to see what Dan Harmon and these guys can do with this show. For starters, if you enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like below. It lets me know you enjoy the content. It helps the channel grow. And remember to subscribe so you know when future reactions are coming out. Links in the description for Patreon tiers if you want to get well ahead, if you want full and uncut reactions. If you're watching this episode on YouTube, on Patreon, we will have the full and uncut reaction over there available for you to watch. Anything else? Anyways, I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get right into it.
Fat Neil.
We've seen this guy
Born
once.
stout of heart, but large of bone, his adolescent years were shadowed by scorn and mockery.
So this is our
And
D&D
as a
guy.
man, he traveled far to a new school and a new beginning. Or so he thought. Became his life.
Yes, Fat Neil.
And Neil fell again into darkness. Only this time his thoughts turned to an escape of which we dare not speak. It was, strangely, Jeff, the liar, son of William the barely known, who
Son
first
of
became
William.
concerned. Herself a recovering head case that recognized the signs of coming doom. A council was called. Troy, the obtuse. Shirley, the cloying, defiant.
Yes.
For reasons that should be obvious, Pierce the insensitive, known also as Pierce the dickish, and Grandpa the
Dickish.
flatulent, was not invited. They realized that Chang had been there and felt too awkward to mention it,
You can see he doesn't get a persona.
which would forever change the balance between good and,
And evil.
chaos.
He's the bad guy? Pierce is gonna be the bad guy? He's gonna be good. Whoa. Whoa!
So we just gonna ignore that hate crime, huh? I'm a dark elf.
Black, this is blackface here? Holy shit, that is midnight.
And
Well, I can't with this.
Happy, like a dragon.
Okay, hi. I am your dungeon master. We will be playing this adventure. Now take your time, choose your character carefully. They each have their own unique combination of strengths and... All right.
Shouldn't there be a board or...
Introduce myself to the group. Hello, I am a dwarf named Zippity Doo.
I'm not the best at making up names. Oh,
I'm... Ew, Hector the Well-Endowed? I'll bet.
I didn't know you described one I read. I made that one with Troy in mind.
Magic user, baby. What?
An
This
arrow
dude said he's a
flashes
dark
the arrow
elf.
at the top. 6 goblins are running towards you from the tree line, drawing daggers. Britta,
I want to know why these goblins are attacking us. Maybe.
You're gonna die.
you've been shot by an arrow.
Ow!
Jeff,
I take my
I love the
throwing
sound
knife,
effects.
throw it, knife style.
you do 10 points of damage.
Look at that.
Sword of Duquesne and attack in a 180-degree arc.
The goblins are terrified. One move slices the throats of 3 charging goblins. The
Hey!
rest of the goblins run away.
I look back a little bit. Oh shit! The music!
Pierce, what are you doing here?
How about you answer that question? First of all, gay. Second of all, stupid. And thirdly, why was this a secret?
Oh my god.
Cutting me out of the group to put me in this stupid game now.
Okay.
Damn.
As you watch the goblins retreat, you notice a 67-year-old naked man with no weapons lying in the wet grass shivering.
I go to the naked man and I give him my cloak.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a sword. Can I take a sword?
You're naked and defenseless.
You've got a sword.
What?
Pierce, knock it off.
Must have rolled a die 20 there, man.
From the naked man.
I attack him! I attack Blackface!
It's a critical hit.
They call it out.
You've decapitated him. Brutalitops is dead.
What?
We'll see more of that coming up, I bet.
I
This
run.
is so
What?
awesome.
You run?
The naked man is running into the woods.
But he has my sword.
No, he's gone.
What the fuck,
It took me
Pierce?
10 years and 50 campaigns to get that sword.
Really? Maybe I'll wipe my ass with it and throw it off a cliff.
With the sword. You catch this naked man with the sword.
I
kick
take it
his
that
ass.
means I'm winning?
Fucking Pierce trying to ruin everybody's time, man.
You've made your point. You can ruin anything.
Can't hear you over the sound of me rubbing his sword on my balls.
Successfully rubbed your balls in the sword.
You just give Neil a new sword?
Yeah.
That sword was one of a kind that was forged by my ancestors.
I hump it.
I need to have a talk with you in the hall.
He's been using that line since he was 5 years old to get an extra slice of pie.
What the hell
my
is
God,
wrong with
bro,
you? I
come
don't
on.
like being excluded, Jeff.
I'm sick of you threatening me and talking to me like a kid. And giving me that look you give me like I can't get erections. What? Hey, Ben, I keep running.
Okay, but since you're working...
Pierce is really kind of going on a little tirade this episode.
I just want to go home.
Neil,
Nah, bro,
do
we
not
getting
do
your
that.
sword back, bro.
We're gonna get that sword back, okay?
Can't give you information like that.
Well, there's got to be a town nearby. We will go to that town and ask around about a Pegasus. Huzzah! Isn't that right?
Barky hard, bark. He's a gnome. He only speaks gnome.
Anybody here speak gnome?
Oh,
Check your character
I
sheet.
do. Lavernica does.
How can I help you, dear madam? 5 species classes greater than I.
That's
is
disgusting.
such a good impression.
Don't talk like that.
I am so sorry, madam. Please don't report me for execution.
Talk to him.
Britta, ask the stupid gnome where we can get a Pegasus. Okay, here's all the Dungeons and Dragons stuff I could find.
Trying to gear up, the knowledge up here, man. He's gonna be a raid boss. Let's go.
Majestic Pegasi.
Finally.
But they are guarded by
Plural.
a mysterious and beautiful elf maiden who seems drawn to Mar.
Oh, okay. Well, I explained that we need a Pegasus. I flirt back.
How?
I say something sexy.
Like what?
You gotta.
Abed. You're the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. And I would really love a Pegasus.
Ugh.
I knew Spirit would be
very handsome.
not about it.
Abed, try and look at what you're doing and understand that I don't want to.
You've offended the elf maiden. She seems disinterested in doing business with you.
I'm Hector, the well-endowed. You've got a bunch of Pegasi. Let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
And rip off a piece of my tunic, which I fashion into a blindfold.
Oh, Hector, but I don't know if I...
Oh, don't cut it out. We gotta listen to this. Oh, he's taking notes.
Both fall back exhausted, but still entwined.
Okay, great. I stroke her hair lovingly and spoon her for the appropriate amount of time before leaving.
How long is
Aww. See what you missed out on here, Jeff?
What you want to do next?
So many things, David. So many things.
Evil man on his throne.
Above the forest of Ingold, you spot a body in an elven cloak in a clearing below. With a pool of blood underneath him.
I can't tell you how long I've dreamed of this moment.
He's playing dead. He's playing dead.
Neil's sword.
Clutched in the right hand of the body is the sword of Duquesne.
Sir,
I believe this is yours.
While definitely dying is not Pierce.
What? I turn it over.
It's the gnome waiter from the tavern.
What? No. Why?
Goodbye, my friend. My name is Kyle.
The eagle. The eagles are coming.
Britta. Now.
You hear a low rumble on the other side of the tree line, followed by a shrill screech and the beating of heavy wings against the sky.
Wait. Wings?
With a very special amulet at the bottom of it. Allows the wearer full control.
Draconis! The hideous Draconis.
I got chills. I got chills right now.
Say it.
Pierce Hawthorne.
I run towards Pierce with my broadsword drawn, and I attack his time. Stop!
Draconis has tons of spells.
Holy
Six of
shit.
you are completely frozen and helpless.
Kill us and end this.
Oh no. Killing's too good for you.
Fuck. Do it slow.
Cast shape change on Duquesne.
What shape do you choose for him?
Fast.
Come on, man. Christ.
Oh, right. Cry.
Pierce is a fucking monster.
When you were stealing my friends.
Asked me
Wow.
to come here.
You know why, right? I got some fat news for you, Fat Neil.
Oh, they're down there by Fat Neil.
Yeah, didn't they just randomly mention it that one episode in that, right? They just showed it?
Coined the name Fat Neil.
Jeffrey!
So he started it.
My turn?
Yes, but you can't move.
For my turn, I feel sorry for Pierce Hawthorne.
Mmm.
I really do, man.
Good. For my turn, I raped the DeCane family.
Jesus Christ.
I pity Pierce.
Knock it off.
Yeah, you really outdid yourself this week.
Unfreeze time.
You just used your move on freezing time.
You can't double up, bro.
Take the sword of Duquesne, and I throw it at the amulet around the sad naked man's neck.
It's a difficult shot. You'll need an 18 or higher.
Oh! Let's go!
Turns his head, grabs Pierce's many jaws and swallows him.
Oh no!
Congratulations on the completion of Caverns of Draconis. I've been your dungeon master. Hope you had a good time. Excelsior.
Yeah. That was so amazing, guys.
Want to play again next week?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll be around.
While learning very, very little. Good night.
Oh, it's her? She's the narrator.
If you had a tail, people could always tell when you're happy.
Yes, but with giant ears, you could hear things from miles away.
Oh, another study group.
We thought our group was meeting now.
Tail is much better.
So this episode has truly, truly lived up to the hype. Let me kill this really quick. There we go. Yeah, this episode has exceeded my expectations. Absolutely amazing. Creativity is just through the roof. They didn't even need the animations. I thought they would take us into the game similarly like they did for Abed's like Controllable Christmas. So that episode, I thought that we would get something like that. Not needed in any way, shape, or form, right? But I always thought it was like a random thing. So random how whatever episode it was, how there's just a mentioning of a character called Fat Neil. Just in passing, right? And it was a setup for this completely. And what a story he has had and ended up with by the end of this episode. So good. Let's see. I love Abed just, you know, again, doing what a DM's supposed to do, not play favorites. You have your role, and you just use your imagination. It took everyone a little bit to kind of get into it for a while. You know, leading up there towards the end, Britta still wanted to ask questions. Oh, why are they this? Why are they that? You know, oh, why don't we see it from their perspective? No, we fight in this, or you participate. You know, it's so much fun. I loved the Annie stuff was hilarious, and the moment that Mar, so whatever the name is, the well-endowed had with the elf and the coercing and the sexual stuff, seeing Shirley's surprise and Troy taking notes, so many little micro expressions in that whole thing as they cut the audio out, and you're just kind of left up to imagine whatever is going on. At the end, you see Abed, like you saw hands up and just, oh, all right, I'm satisfied. So hilarious. Gosh, so good. We have some of the Pierce stuff here. Oh, let me jump over to the blackface stuff really quick. Yeah, I mean, with this, I don't really see that big of a deal with the Chang blackface dark elf stuff. I mean, they just threw it in there. It was a surprise. I saw a screenshot of this from a friend in this group text, and I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't even know what show it was, I don't think. But yeah, now I know what this reference is from. But yeah, I don't really see a big deal with, you know, having to block this episode. Again, like it's just a surprise. At least for me personally, I wasn't offended in any kind of way. I know the climate with things in this day and age can be a little polarizing with stuff like this. I don't know, I guess if you take it a step further, even with like Tropic Thunder and Robert Downey Jr., stuff like that, I didn't really have a problem with that either. I think intent has so much to do with this whole realm and this discussion. I think it's very much up to the source, or I guess the person, right, on, you know, whether or not they're okay with it, you know. And I think no matter what, like, that just kind of deserves respect. So, but anyways, that's kind of my thoughts on all that. But I didn't really have a problem with the blackface stuff. So what else? We have the Pierce stuff. God, Pierce was being a fucking bastard this episode. He was being heartless. He was just going at Neil, and I loved the depiction in the Dungeons and Dragons game of Pierce. Just it always seemed like he was kind of in a place of being pitied. You know, the naked man taking away the sword, running away, just trying to be that child that, you know, can't play ball, can't play, I don't know, basketball with the group, so he takes it and runs away like, you know, I can't, not gonna have me a part of it, you know, no one can enjoy it. You know, it seemed like he was always in that role, of course. And just the pure amount, I enjoyed the pure epicness of that final fight. Pierce did his research. He exuded the evil raid boss sitting on his throne with his drink and, you peasants, you cannot defeat me. That whole thing, he exuded that very well. And the fight was just great. The music all throughout this episode, very timely. It carried the emotions, right? The anticipation, the tension. And it was a perfect trap, you know, for everyone to pity him and get him to drop the time. That thing is so OP. Are you kidding me? So overpowered. For those who, OP means overpowered, so for people that don't know. So overpowered. If you can stop time and literally just kill everyone, what's the alternative, you know? But it was a perfect trap. Everyone pities him. He drops the defenses. He throws the sword, cuts off the amulet, and the Draconis turns on him and eats him whole. So uplifting, so satisfying. Great episode overall. I think that wraps up my thoughts, you guys. I'm gonna close this one out. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when the next community reactions are coming out. If there's anything that was cut out from this on YouTube and you want to see the full thing, it is available on Patreon. Links in the description for that. If you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to leave a like below. It really, really helps the channel grow, you guys, and it's much appreciated by me here. Subscribe so you know when future reactions are coming out. Maybe I said that twice. If so, that's okay. And I'm gonna catch you guys next time, all right? Peace.
I wanna take you for a ride.